everyone. Welcome to another Wellness Friday. I hope you've had a great week and that you're ready to really move your body. I'm Lindsay with Girl Scouts of Southern Alabama. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite things, Pilates, and I'm going to teach you how to do 5 Pilates movements in 5 minutes. I'm also going to teach you some of the basics of Pilates. Mainly, we're going to be talking a lot about form. Form is super duper important in Pilates because it's not about how strong you are, it's not about how many you can do, it's not about how fast you can go, it's about how well you can do it. So I hope you have fun learning how to do these movements, and I hope you will also share them with your friends and your family and your siblings so that we can really get a lot of people on board to participate in Wellness Fridays. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take my shoes off. We do Pilates barefoot, and I love to be barefoot, so this is really up my alley. And I also am using a mat here. So you can use a towel, you can just do it on a rug if you'd like. You don't have to have a mat, but if you'd like to use a mat, you can do that as well. Now we're all going to sit down on our mats, but we're going to do it the correct way. So I'd like for you to walk out to the edge of your mat so that you have or your towel, so that you have a lot of space back behind you. You're going to stand here. You're going to have a look down at your feet, and I want you to make sure that all 10 of your toes are facing forward. So a lot of times our feet try to turn out or turn in, or we try to kind of stand on the edges of our feet. We want to be nice and flat with all 10 toes facing forward. Now, I'd like for you to try to have a seat without using your hands, or if you can't do it without using your hands, just using your hands as little as possible, okay? I like to do it like this. I'm going to go into genie arms. I'm going to cross one foot back behind the other, and then I'm going to start having a seat. And then once I'm all the way down, I am going to position myself so that I'm sitting with my legs straight out in front of me, okay? Now, the first movement that we're going to be working on is called the full roll-up. So the full roll-up is a classic Pilates move, and it's going to start with us sitting up nice and tall, and I want you to make sure that your shoulders are not way up in your ears. A lot of times, if we're a little bit stressed out, we'll carry our stress in our shoulders. So make sure that your shoulders are nice and relaxed away from your ears. Pretend like you have on giant earrings and you don't want them to touch your shoulders. And then our hands are going to reach out nice and long, keeping those shoulders down. Big inhale through your nose like we practiced last week. Now as we exhale through the mouth, we're going to start rounding the spine and coming down really, really slowly. So you don't want to just fall. You want to control it all the way down until you're lying on your back and your hands are back behind you. So this is called a rubber band stretch. Pretend like you're being stretched from one end of the room to the other. Big inhale through the nose. Now as you exhale, your fingers float up, your head comes up, you're looking straight out, and you're going to slowly come back up to a seated position. And that's your full roll up. There's movement number 1. Ready? Let's do that again. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, start to round yourself down. I want you to feel every little bone in your back hit down on the mat, one at a time. Rubber band stretch at the bottom. Big inhale. And as you exhale, you come all the way back up to a seated position. All right, movement number 1 is done. We're gonna go and do our next movement now. The rest of our movements are gonna be done lying down. So let's go down the same way we came up. Big inhale, exhale, full roll down. You come all the way back up to a seated position. All right, movement number 1 is done. We're gonna go and do our next movement now. The rest of our movements are gonna be done lying down. So let's go down the same way we came up. Big inhale, exhale, full roll down, taking it all the way down. Go ahead and get a little stretch here, and we're gonna go straight into the 100. It's called the 100 because you actually do your arm bounce 100 times. So we're gonna bring our legs right here into tabletop position. So tabletop positions means I should be able to eat dinner off of your legs right here. You want a flat surface, okay? Your knees are over your hips, your arms are reaching straight out, and you want a little bit of space here You don't want to be trimmed down. You want to be just looking out at your knees. And we're going to start pumping the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should feel this in your tummy. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do that 100 times. And in between each movement, we're going to drop down and gently turn our head from side to side to stretch out the neck. Just giving your knees a hug. And now movement number 3 is going to be straight leg stretch. I love straight leg stretch. So we're going to take those legs straight up to the sky. Now you can go into a little V with your feet if you like, but you don't have to. I am, because it feels good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and reach up here, trying to grab on to as high as of my leg as possible, maybe to my ankle if I can. The other leg is going to fall down. Now I'm going to pull this leg into my chest 2 times like this. It's pull, pull, and switch. And then I'm going to do the same leg, this other leg again. Ready? Pull, pull, and switch. And pull, pull, and switch. 2 pulls and switch. Now notice that my shoulders are not in my ears and I have a bend in the elbow. So I'm not reaching and tugging. I'm nice and relaxed in the upper body. Pull, pull, and switch. All right, that was single leg stretch. So let's go straight in to crisscross. So with crisscross, I'd like you to take one hand and then place the other one right underneath it. Your palms will be up to the sky and you're going to be right here. Okay? Now we are going to go ahead and take one elbow to the other knee and turn, and now switch. And turn, and switch. And turn, and switch. And turn, and switch. And that's your crisscross. And our last movement that we're going to do is scissors. Legs straight up, keeping my gaze straight out to my knees. I'm going to drop one leg and then the other. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Go ahead and bring your arms back behind you. Rubber band stretch. Inhale. And now exhale, roll it all the way up. Dive forward at the top. Sit up nice and tall. Excellent job. See if you can do those and place your own routine into the comments. I would love to see what you have. Have a great day.